Lovely weather. Hi guys and girls, Harry McKenzie from Visordown.com. Hope you're all doing well. And today we've been mixing it up a bit. So the weather is not on our side and we decided to take out two of Husqvarna's 2020 Enduro motorcycles out. So the one directly in front of me is the TE250i, so this is a two-stroke motor, and the one just to the left is an FE350, which is a four-stroke motor. So in terms of price then, this motorcycle you see in front of me, the TE, is around about 8 and a bit grand. You know, if you go to a dealer, there will be deals available. And the FE is just under 10 grand. So it's a fair amount of money for a enduro motorcycle, but this is a top spec, top of the range competition enduro motorcycle. And Husqvarna have been very proud in telling us that. So thought I'd tell you too. So in terms of spec then, both of these bikes have pretty much identical spec. They've got the same Magera brakes, front and rear. They've got Explore WP suspension, front and rear, fully adjustable, with the little tabs up here and vice versa on the rear shock. The only real difference is the engine. Now, I've been riding both of these bikes, and I must say, both of them are actually really, really cool. Like, they're good fun. They're not difficult to ride. Both of them are really skinny, which is something that I'm not actually too familiar with. I've ridden the Yamaha WR450 and that was quite chubby around the seat, but this is really, really skinny. But yeah, the characteristics of this motor, very, very peaky. Like, it feels like it's doing nothing, and then all of a sudden, bash, you hit the power band. I can't believe I'm saying that. Hit the power band and you do fly on this thing. It is really, really quick. And you've got to be quite careful. It's not snatchy, but on wet surfaces like sticky mud that you'll see us riding through today, you know, it can catch you a bit off guard. The way the 350 develops is power. With the four-stroke motor, it's just a little bit more familiar. And I would say if you're not a competition enduro rider, this would probably be a bit too much to handle. Whereas the 350, sorry, is a lot easier to get on and ride naturally. So actually, there are a few differences with the bikes as well, apart from the engine, so I lied a bit earlier, sorry about that. This bike, the 350, has power modes. So you got stage one, you've got power mode 1, power mode 2, and you've also, if you hold that button down, you then get traction control as well. And in terms of the other equipment, the bikes share the same dash, which is basically just a speedo and like a mileometer. Not much there. Basic, bare bones, simple, it's all you need. You're not really focusing on the dash anyway. You just try and focus on not getting into a rut and falling off this thing, which is very easily done, especially in weather and conditions like this. So in terms of which one I preferred then, it's quite difficult because they're both really likeable. I think I just like the brutality of the two-stroke. That fuel injected engine with a 38mm carb, it's not a carb, 38mm fuel injector is just a beast, and it's just power on tap in any revs. You know, it sounds like it's literally got a stall and then suddenly just and you're at the top of the rev range. Is brilliant. So I've definitely bonded with the 250 a bit more, but yeah, I prefer the two-stroke, but that's only my opinion. So enter the frame, Mr. Toad.
I'm cold and wet, and this is starting to get a bit frustrating, this rain now. So, as Harry said, we've been riding all day, switching bikes every now and again. Harry prefers the two-smoke. I prefer this because I've not really had a lot of experience of riding two-stroke. I just think the power delivery, the way it delivers its power is familiar. And it's something I know, and it's something I can get accustomed to quite quickly. I did enjoy the way that takes off like a banshee and like screams up to the red line. But it's almost like it's riding you. It's never like, I never felt like I was in complete control of it, especially when you're going pushing on really, really quick. But I say the biggest thing that stops me succeeding with dirt bikes is my size. So I'm so small on this thing. I look like there's no way I can get a foot near the floor.
Yeah, it is tricky. It is tricky.
I'm literally sliding off one side of the seat. I mean, to get on the thing, I have to like sort of like hobby horse it and like hop on it while it's running, which isn't ideal.
Well, next time we'll get you on a pit bike or something.
Yeah, something that I can at least get one foot down on the floor.
But no, one thing you've got to admit though about the two-stroke is, especially when you're riding this, it's just the smell of it. I feel like that's something that, again, it's weird though because when you ride it, you don't get to experience the smell.
Which
when you're
is
not
what it's
riding
all about.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's like little extra things like that, I suppose. But,
Yeah, I think a lot of people will just go by personal preference at the end of the day. I'd stick to what I know, which would be a 4-stroke. And if I was, I mean, I think that if you were a really competent competition enduro racer or trials rider, that would be quicker than this by quite a long stretch. But it's that demanding. It demands your focus and your attention constantly to get the most out of it, which is obviously where I fail and fall down.
You did all right, so you did all right. But yeah, that's what we think anyway, guys. But be sure to chuck in what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to check out the full review on Visordown.com. I've been Harry McKenzie for Visordown.
So.